Good morning. It is day number 6 of a week in my DIY life. The last few days were rough because I was not feeling well. Right now I am feeling a little bit better. I am keeping my fingers crossed that it is going to stay like that. I want to finish all of the last DIY jobs that I need to do in this space. I also want to film a thrift store haul with all of the things that I have been collecting for my living room. By the way, with all of these things, I also need to do a little bit of sorting to see what is going to stay in my living room, because some of the things I am actually going to use in different areas of my home. There are a lot of things that I want to show you, but I think the wise thing to do right now for me is to do all of the DIY jobs first. I am so hopeful that I can actually finish everything today, because then tomorrow I can start decorating. And I'm looking forward to it so much. I want to have this space finished because I want to move on to my vintage bedroom makeover project. I'm so excited about it. But for me it is very important to finish all kinds of projects first, because I'm already switching between projects at the farmhouse and projects over here. I do not want to do project hopping in my home. So I still have one more marketplace unboxing, believe it or not. It did not make it into yesterday's video. Yesterday was just, I don't know, it was just a crazy day. I still have doubts about uploading this video, but I guess I am going to do it. This morning I actually changed something about this drawing. It was not looking great. The background paper was a little bit wrinkly inside of the frame. I also did not really like the very bright white color that it had. The glue that I used was very messy. It was everywhere. So I decided to change the background paper. This is paper that has a little bit more of a creamy color. I also used cardboard on the back and staples instead of wallpaper and glue. There's also more cardboard inside behind the back of the painting. And right now it is looking a lot better. So I'm happy about this little project. I think this is the only very personal thing that I actually own. This is the only thing that is connected with emotions for me. So it is interesting to have something like this in my home, because usually I do not connect to things all that much. But with this, it's a little bit different. So this is going to get a very special place somewhere in this space. Yeah. He was so cute when he was a baby. He is still cute, by the way. Very cute. half of my ceiling came down. And now I need to fix it. I have the stuff for it, so it's going to be fine, but this was not in the plan. The only thing I was planning to do was hang a lamp. And well, the lamp is down. Okay, so I just went to the supermarket and I bought myself this electricity screwdriver. They have this whole set for just €1. Amazing. I also bought myself a Turkish pizza because I'm hungry. I need to eat something. After that, I guess I'm going to fix my ceiling. I was not planning to do all of this. I should have been more careful with removing the ceiling rows. I feel so stupid right now. So I don't know if you know what a Turkish pizza is. It is just a wrap with some meat in it and all kinds of things like onions, tomatoes, lettuce. It looks like this. How much am I going to need? I don't know! I mixed my plaster. It has a nice consistency. When I take a little bit of my plaster on this piece of wood and when I keep it upside down, it stays up. This is the right consistency that you need for plaster. Look at all of the mess. Ooh, I have to do so much cleaning. Smoothie of the day, a very yellow one. Frozen mango, half of a banana, curcuma, half of a avocado, good old buttermilk. Like always, you have to be very careful if you are using curcuma because it stains. It stains very badly your hands, your clothes, your countertops, everything. So let's do a taste test. I'm not sure about this smoothie. These are just some things that I still had lying around. It's another experiment. It's not bad. It's very thick. This is definitely going to fill me up for quite a while. It is not the best smoothie that I ever made, but it is extremely healthy. I am going to take a little break. I'm going to finish my smoothie. Also, I am going to clean up a little bit because I made a little bit of a mess everywhere. After that, I am going to gather all of the things that I have been buying in thrift stores. Also some things that I found in the trash, things that I did not show you yet. And a few things that I actually brought home from the farmhouse, things that Rogier did not want anymore. I am going to put everything over here on the floor in the middle of my living room. And I'm going to sort everything out. I'm going to organize everything. I will go over everything very quickly because you are going to see it anyway tomorrow when I am going to do a finished living room tour. Yay! I think there was something else that I was planning to say, but I can't remember. Anyway, go watch the marketplace unboxing and I will see you after. Let's open up this little box. Do you see that? There's a little pillow inside. So let's remove this little pillow. It is actually not a pillow, it is a camel bag. It is from Morocco. It has a handle, you see. I just think that somebody turned this into a pillow, but it is actually just a bag. And I have a very hard time with showing this to you because of little kittens. I don't know, what do you guys think about this? Is it a no or is it a go? I do like it. I do think it is beautiful. It is very old and I really like all of these little things that are hanging underneath it. And I think the kittens agree. Don't you think this is nice? Don't you think you should stop playing with this because otherwise you are going to break it? You are going to break it? You are going to break it? I think I need to put this away very far, very, very far from where you are, you little naughty, sweet, sweet little soul. Okay, I'm going to put this away. I'm going to put this away. It is the next morning. Yesterday I cleared out the entire space. I did a little bit of cleaning. I also did a few more little DIY jobs. I was starting to feel sick a little bit again, so I thought, you know what, I'm just off to bed right now and then tomorrow morning I'm going to sort out all of these all of these things that I have over here. Just let me give you a quick little update. Over here I have all of the things that I already showed you, all of the things that I already had in this living room before. Honestly, looking at all of this right now, it is actually not a lot. I was thinking it was a lot more than how it looks right now over here, collected all together. When it comes to the little lamp, the ceiling rose is not glued to the ceiling yet because the plaster still needs to dry. Plaster takes a long time to dry. I actually quite like this little lamp. When it comes to the size, it is a little bit small, but besides that, I'm actually quite happy about it. I had a lot of doubts about this lamp, but I don't know, I like it. The little lamp, it actually works. Ta-da! I also did a little bit of paint work on this window. I did not paint everything because yesterday I was just too tired. I did paint this part of the window because this was damaged when they replaced the glass because it was broken. I also painted the windowsill and this little shelf up here. This is something that I made a while ago and again I never completely finished it. What else? The camel bag. The camel bag. It is over here right now on the side of the chair. I'm not completely sure yet where it is going to end up, but this is where I have it right now. Also, put some screws into my chair. The seat was loose. Right now, it is not anymore. Do you remember all of the holes that I drilled over here in this wall? 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, we have a whole bunch of holes. This is the right one though. Fixed it. I have some things that I brought over here from the farmhouse. This little cabinet is something that I already had for a long time. It was upstairs. I never did anything with it yet. It is very cute. It has a little drawer in it and I am considering using this in my vintage bedroom. I am not completely sure yet, but this is definitely a maybe. Over here I have a crate full of very beautiful, very old bottles. It is very dirty. I need to clean it. This will go to my kitchen. The same for these. These are 2 very beautiful blue and white bowls. This little metal basket actually came out of the toilet of curiosities. Rogier did not want it anymore, but I actually quite like it. And I think that I am going to use this in my little toilet. I have no idea what to put into this little basket, but I guess I will figure it out. Over here I have a few things that I actually found in the trash. This is something that you already saw, because I used it as a weight on one of my little art projects. This is actually a very old gas bottle. And I don't know, I quite like it. I am actually considering using this as home decor. It is very industrial. I like it. I also found this very cute little toolbox. Heavy duty, it says, but it is tiny. It is so cute. It has all kinds of little compartments. I already put my little sauce in it. You can lift this out and then there's more space. This was already in it. I don't know what this is. A little bit of bling bling. I actually have some tools that I use a lot. Tools that I also lose a lot. And I am planning to put all of those tools inside of this little toolbox. It makes a lot of noise when you open it and when you close it. But besides that, I think it is amazing. I also found this one, also very useful for some of my tools, maybe for some saw blades or I don't know. Just a nice, very beautiful, very red industrial little box. Then, last but definitely not least, something else that I found in the trash. It is this vintage looking medicine cabinet, also made out of metal. This is supposed to go in here. It is supposed to go like this. And then, of course, it needs a little mirror. But the mirror did not came with it. So I need a little piece of mirror. I really like this. This actually is a little bit of competition for this cabinet over here. So I'm not sure yet. One of these, this one or that one, is going to end up in my vintage bedroom. When we are talking about vintage, I do think that this is more vintage than this. This is more of a antique style piece of cabinet. This one will go upstairs to my workspace. This one I'm not completely sure about yet. This is probably going to stay in my living room as a very interesting piece of home decor. Over here I have some of the paintings that came out of the mystery boxes. I think these are things that I am going to put into my kitchen pile. I actually found some very beautiful frames in the thrift store. This is one of them. I think this frame I'm going to combine with this drawing. I think this looks very nice. Then we have the fish, very appropriate for a kitchen, I think. And the fish will go into this frame. This also came out of the mystery box, or one of the mystery boxes. This is not really a piece of art that I want to keep, but this frame I think is going to be a very nice fit. I also have this painting that I absolutely love, and then I found this very big frame in the thrift store, and I think this is going to look so beautiful together. The painting that it has right now, I mean, it's not bad, but it is also, again, not something that I want to keep. It was €7.50. Kitchen, kitchen, kitchen. Toilet. The toilet is going to have a very lonely pile, I think. But then, wait for it. For now, this also goes into the toilet pile. Do you want to see how this looks against the wallpaper that I have in my little toilet? Because then maybe you will understand why this is something that I might want to use over there. Even though I think it is a shame to hang something like this in a space that you are not spending a lot of time in. It is very dark in here right now because I need to fix my light. This is my wallpaper. Let me see if I can show you this. I mean, is there anything more vintage than this? Anyway, it is definitely something to consider. Also because it has this one yellow flower. It just is such an amazing fit. Vintage bedroom, maybe. Another vintage bedroom, maybe. The pile that needs to go upstairs. And then we need living room. The pile for the living room is going to be over here. When it comes to this box, yesterday I did 2 little projects with changing out some art into different frames. I found this drawing of this little bird that I quite liked. It was actually a lot bigger. It came into this frame. This came out of one of the mystery boxes and I really love it. I have this huge box full of vintage, old, antique frames. Not one single one of them was a fit for this drawing that I have over here. The only fit that I could find was the frame that belonged to the little bird. So the bird moved into the frame of the happy shiny people. And this drawing over here moved into this one. This goes into the living room pile. Then, one of my favorites actually is this beautiful blue and white teapot. I think this is actually quite old. It has all kinds of stamps on the bottom. Probably you are thinking this is going into the kitchen pile, right? Wrong. I actually love this so much that I am going to keep it over here just as a piece of home decor. I think it is so beautiful. I have quite a number of blue and white teapots that I am going to keep into my kitchen. But this one is staying here. Living room pile. Then I have 2 things that are for my kitchen. A few little additions for my blue and white collection. A very beautiful plate. And another one. This is actually quite modern, but I do really like this print. I have quite a big collection of all kinds of blue and white plates, bowls, cups, teapots. And in the future I do want to create a little bit more space in my kitchen. A space that I can actually use to display all of these things. Instead of having all of these things inside of a cupboard, because it is a little bit of a shame, I think. Kitchen pile. Over here I have a beautiful blue and white piece of fabric that maybe I can use for a little pillow or something. I was actually planning to use this for a lampshade, but it is not big enough, so that was a little bit of a shame. A little piece of lace. Most of the lace that I bought I actually gave to my mother, but I kept some of it. No idea what to do with it. I think this needs to go into the I have no idea what to do with it pile. Somewhere over there. This I think is going to be living room. Believe it or not, this is actually vintage bedroom. I am also going to have blue in my bedroom. Not only blue, I am actually going to try to combine all kinds of different colors, but there is going to be blue over there. This is vintage bedroom makeover pile. Let's see. Oh, these are all kinds of things that I need to unwrap first. A very beautiful, very small little tea set. It actually looks like a little set for children to play with. I don't know. It is just all so very, very small. But I love it. This will go into my kitchen. This is not a complete set, by the way. It was €7.50, but they had 50% off, so I paid half of it. Another very beautiful thing, I think one of my favorites actually that I found. It is a beautiful little vintage lady and she is giving her cat some milk. I think this is so delicate. I think that's the right word for it. Very delicate, very beautiful. I want to have this in every single one of my rooms. For now, I think I'm going to keep it in the living room pile. Okay. When I was shopping in the thrift store one day, it was almost Christmas. And I actually bought myself some Christmas decor, believe it or not. I do not even like Christmas, but I do like this. It is just a little Christmas figurine. Maybe I will keep it until next year's Christmas comes around. I don't know. I don't know yet. I think this needs to go into the I'm not sure what to do with it yet pile. Over here we have a cute little sugar pot, also for my kitchen. I think this is a very beautiful piece to use again into my kitchen. I'm just realizing right now how many things I actually bought for my kitchen. There are not a lot of things in here for my living room. How am I going to decorate my living room? I need to do more shopping. I'm trying so hard to buy things for this space over here, but it is complicated, you guys. What else is in this box? Oh my. Okay. Okay. Where is the other part? Me buying this, honestly, was Rogier's fault. It wasn't my fault. He was buying all of these crazy things for his toilet of curiosities. And a lot of these things were very, very romantic. And I think I got swept away a little bit with the whole romantic situation that we had going on. So I put this into my little basket, my thrift store basket, and then I took it out again and then I put it back in again, and then Rogier said, just buy it already. So I did. She actually came with a little umbrella, believe it or not. It is supposed to go into her little hand, but I don't know, it doesn't really want to stay up all that well. I need to figure this out. I also need to figure out what am I going to do with this. I really do think that this is very pretty, but it is just so not me. I'm sorry, little lady. I think you are absolutely gorgeous, but I think for now you need to go into the I have no idea what to do with it pile. Also, seriously, what is going on? What is going on with this umbrella? Why is it not staying up? Oh, that was it. The only thing that I have over here is this little pillow that came out of my camel bag that I can actually use, by the way, for one of my tiny little carpets that I want to turn into a pillow. So this is very, very handy. But looking at what I have right now to use as living room decor, 3 of the pieces are just more art. And then I have this little situation over here. How is it possible that I have done so much shopping, or at least in my opinion I have done a lot of shopping. I never did this much shopping in my entire life, and the only thing that I can use in my living room right now are these things over here. I'm like, what? I guess when the lockdown is over, starting Monday, by the way. It is already over, but thrift stores are still closed. Dang it! Starting Monday, they are opening again. I think I need to keep going to thrift stores just to see what they have. And then over time, I probably will gather some more things. I think I have some very beautiful things to use in this space over here for decorating. It is just not a whole lot. I am going to have some empty space still for some things to come in the future, which is actually not a bad thing, because I am actually quite enjoying this whole thrift store shopping spree that I am on. I am going to make a start with decorating my living room. Tomorrow, in tomorrow's video, I am going to show you around. I am going to give you a complete living room tour. So I really hope that you are excited for tomorrow's video. I know I am. Thank you so much for watching this video, by the way. And yeah, I really hope to see you tomorrow for the last video of this week in my DIY life. And what a week it was. Oh boy. Wish me luck. Bye.